Taurus, welcome to my channel, T.W.INfinite Divinity Tarot. Hopefully you're well, happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant. We're going to be looking at the energies for the month of October for your sign. See if there's any advice from Spirit or anything you need to be looking out for. I'm going to begin with the Halloween Oracle and the Witch's Wisdom Oracle. Get an overview of the main energy of the month. Again, the Death card. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or it could just be an Earth sign thing, because I think not only Capricorn got this, but Virgo got it as well. And like I told them, like, it's a season thing, right? Like the fall comes and the leaves fall. So just letting go of the things that no longer work for you, right? So you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo, but it could just be the energy of the actual Earth sign collective. And Death, it says the eternal, the eternal cycle begins here. So that's where one cycle ends and then another one begins, right? And then I've got Athos, Wiccan Reed. It's kind of like the ethereal realm is trying to speak to you. Also, that could be like just the October theme, right? Is the veil gets thin, so you could be receiving messages from the passed on loved one as well. They're trying to communicate with you while the veil is getting thin. Get more information. Okay, so your challenge is the Knight of Wands. You could be dealing with an in and out type of energy, or you yourself are acting impulsively and you're kind of needing to end that. Either end the return of the player, or to end like you actually being out there doing something that, you know, is not of the highest and greatest good for you. Damn, Taurus, where is this energy coming from? Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got it. Alright, so past energy, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Devil. Now for me, this is, either you're giving to someone and it's causing an imbalance with your money. And it's coming from a place of fear, like you're giving to somebody out of fear of losing them. Like they ask and you give. Now this could also be you putting money into things that aren't of the greatest and highest good, which is causing or has caused an imbalance in your life. And that could be that Knight of Wands energy, just impulsively go and buy things. You impulsively spend money on things you shouldn't, instead of investing them into like a wiser choice. And the current energy I do see with the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords, you've kind of got the truth, or you've kind of come to that realization, like, man, I really need to stop being so impulsive and buying stuff I don't need, because if I save money and learn the balance of money with the Six of Pentacles, like only give when it's necessary, then I'll be able to accomplish the Ten of Pentacles, because the 6 and the 4 equal the 10. I think you're becoming a little bit smarter in regards to the money, but I think that reckless part of yourself that will just go out and spend it before you really have it is causing like an imbalance, right? And you're kind of fighting against the urge to do that. Now, this could be a person returning into your life and you want to give to them. You're like, oh, let me give this, let me give that. And what Spirit is advising, no, don't do that. Like, you need to be saving your money right now. Because in the future, I've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Fool. think this could be a current energy that kind of flows into the future, right? Like you figured it out. You've healed that part of yourself that makes you feel like you're happier when you're spending money. My best friend is a Taurus. She loves to buy things. She loves money, right? I think most Tauruses do, actually. But this is you finding that balance to be able to be secure with yourself, like to save up enough money to where you can actually spend it. And not recklessly, but possibly like to be free from debt, to be free from any kind of entanglement you have with money. I know they say your Chiron in your zodiac chart is associated with like past life karma or past life trauma. Now my Chiron is in Taurus, and so for me, I have always struggled with let's see, how can I explain this? The idea of money. And I think that's because in a past life I may have had a lot of money, and now in this life I'm more focused on like giving back to the world, giving my heart, and whereas in the past I might have spent too much or given too much in the realm of money, or it could have made me very arrogant. I'm not sure what happened because I didn't, I don't have any memory of that, but it could be what this is that trying to overcome like that past life karma that's been passed down for generations, or something like that. Like you could have come from a household that didn't have a lot, and so you're like, I deserve it, so I'm gonna get it, and it becomes like a pattern that's unhealthy. And I mean, I understand, like, it's not a bad thing to have money. It's not a bad thing to spend money. But when it becomes toxic, when it becomes out of, like an addiction even, then that's when it becomes unhealthy. It's like some people will spend to feel like a hole within them, right? And so they feel like they're loved if people spend money on them, or they feel like people will love them if they spend money on them, that type of thing. That's where it becomes unhealthy. Alright, so we have the Moon, the Emperor, and the Fool. And to me, this is basically like asking you, well, no, this is kind of telling you that your perception around being like the boss, the one in charge, is relatable to kind of being the fool, actually. Because if the Emperor and the Fool were together, this would be like being free of financial struggles and be able to be the boss and be able to achieve. But when the Moon's there, it's kind of like something is not seen correctly when it comes to how you become the boss or how you create things, and it's not what you wear, it's not what you drive, it's what you give back to the world and what you invest in, that type of thing. And I honestly feel like some reckless behavior in the past, or some person that you gave to in the past, created a tower in your life which left you without, and it caused a wound. So you might be trying to fill that hole or something like that in the present moment, but also knowing that it's not good for you. Like, you need to save, but part of you is like, you want that shiny thing over there. Shiny things are great. I love shiny things myself, and I struggle with that myself. And I kind of feel like you're starting to get it. You're more slow to spend the money, but there's still the devil attached to it, because I've got the devil, the world, and the Knight of Pentacles. I kind of feel like you're headed in the right direction, but this right here needs to be addressed, because if you bring the devil into, like, maybe that's why the Death card is here. You're ending the toxic cycle associated with money. and you're more slow, or you're trying your hardest to be more slow on spending, because I think that you're like at the end of that cycle. And I say that also because, you know, you got the Queen of Pentacles here. Now you've got the Empress and the Emperor. So this could have to do with love even. You've given too much in the past, and there's some healing surrounding this connection that needs to be done. But it's still like, I don't know how to explain this best. It's your decision to move into the calmer waters, away from possibly somebody or something that drains you or takes from you, or to just actually invest into yourself, invest into parts of yourself that actually you're going to take with you, because material things, they burn out, they die. With the Empress creates life, you know, so if you have something, create something with it. That's kind of the energy. Like, are you going to create with it, or are you going to, I don't know how to explain it, because the Two of Wands is here, and that's like, there's an opportunity to become the Empress and to move into calmer waters, but it's all about like healing the parts of yourself that have you being reckless or doing things recklessly with the money. And I think it's like maybe even paying off debts. Like, some people are like, I'll pay it off eventually, it doesn't matter. But it's like that devil that follows you around. Like, you know, you're spending money on things that you really can't afford because you still are in debt to something else, right? So it looks like that's the lead that's falling from you this month, is that toxic pattern to overindulge. Okay, I've got a key with a rose on it, so somebody could give you a flower, or, you know, this is the key to your, like, growth. So we got the devil. Yeah, definitely the devil is in this reading a lot, so definitely could be dealing with Capricorn. And I got a bat, so Halloween could be of importance to you. I don't know what a black triangle would mean, but maybe it means something to you. And then I have a 4-leaf clover. So I think that once you realize the balance of money, that, or the flow of money, things will start to open up for you a lot. I've got an M, a W, an O, an N, and an L. So you could be feeling low, or maybe you need to mow, or the time is now. I don't know. It doesn't really spell much, but maybe it can resonate with the person that you deal with, or something like that. So thank you, my dear Tauruses, for being here. If you're still here, I greatly appreciate all you do. I love you guys more than you could ever know, and I will see you in the next one.